This broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports and is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person.
McCarthy and Schulman in a 2-on-0. It's McCarthy all the way and he shoots, he scores! Well, here in the first. It's the Stars controlling that face-off through Fauci all the way across court. Fisher shoots it, he scores! Image on the puck, works it up toward Bizarro, one-timer, shot in, save, still loose, it's under some bodies, and it looks like Zimmich has scored! Oh, can you believe it? The Stars with 21 seconds remaining to go in this game. Nicolaitis heads towards the far dot to take this. He's got Zimmich to his left, Fisher and McCarthy to his right. This back towards Zimmich sends it over to Viscoso sends that puck deeper into the slot. Stars can't get the shot off. They do. Eventually they score. Oh my gosh, 3.9 seconds left. The Stars score. Holy moly. The Stars even it up. It's an exhibition miracle here at Abe Stark Sports Center. Gonna have to leave the zone. Shepard well there by the Phantoms man. Russo still on the backhand, he'll dump in, and now Nicolaitis will give chase. Nicolaitis at the near half wall, trying to cut out the breakout, and that puck rolls to Russo. Russo has the puck there, lays on the forehand is Russo. Russo leaves it for Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis finds Viscoso. Viscoso shoots it, saved, and the puck's still loose. It's still loose, it's scored! That's the Stars goal! The Stars win! That's an overtime goal! Well, hello and welcome on in, hockey fans, to Abe Stark Sports Center in Coney Island, Brooklyn. And we've got a good one here for you today. The Nassau County Lions have come down to the boardwalk to take on the Greater New York Stars in a 16U exhibition. The Lions come in today with a 13-27-2 record on the year. They've played mostly double-A teams and some high single-A teams on the year. Among common opponents, the Lions split with the Great Neck Bruins, a team the Stars beat twice and lost to the Rinks by a score of 1-3, a team the Stars split with this year. In their last 3 games, the Lions are 2-1 and are looking to stretch that to a run of 3 wins in 4 games here today. The Stars come in today looking to get back to their winning ways after last weekend's EJ playoff loss to the New York City Cyclones. Although undermanned, the Stars put up a good fight and will look to build on that today. The Stars boast a 79.48 MyHockey rating, which is 0.2 points higher than the Lions rating. As such, this should be an incredibly competitive game today with both teams so evenly matched. A programming note for you, the Stars are back in action at the end of the month, but they may have some games before then as well. Go ahead and give at Midnight, MIDKNIGHT_sports a follow on Instagram, or go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel you're watching to get the latest information on the next Stars broadcast. Until then, though, stick around for some royalty-free music, 90 seconds until puck drop for period 1, right here on Midnight Sports. goes the buzzer for the warm-up period. 25 minutes put on the board in the early going. Looks like it'll be an EJ exhibition here for the Stars in Coney Island. So 2 25-minute halves ready to roll here from the boardwalk in South Brooklyn. And we'll see just who Coach Carney rolls out as the starters in this one. It's confirmed it will be Ryan Speaker in the blue paint. All the best of luck to Jason Diatelli as he deputizes up with the national team. A wonderful win for him and the national team yesterday right here at Abe Stark, 7-2. Congratulations to Big Save Jay and the national team on that win yesterday. And so the whistle goes. Now 25 minutes taken off the board, 15 put on the board. Back to a regular 3-period exhibition. All right, well, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster here from Abe Stark, but 15 minutes on the board confirmed now, and we are ready to roll. It'll be the Nicolaitis line out there first. Bizarro and Russo out as the forwards. Puck dropped, one forward there by the Stars. Bizarro nearly takes it off his man. The Lions, though, will throw it right back the other way. Shepherding that puck down is Coronati. He'll go point to point. Outstretching the stick was Viscoso, who works it right back over for Coronati. Back in the sun-drenched defensive end, that puck goes off a Lions stick, thrown out to the top of the slot. And it'll be the Lions tracking back to the neutral zone for that puck. They go point to point themselves, do the Lions, and work that puck down into the offensive zone. Turning for it are Coronati and Viscoso. Coronati over to Viscoso nicely. Puck sits at the near half wall, stays there. Russo with some support, throws that up toward the blue line. The Lions will turn with it. It's swiped wide there by Coronati, and he's able to work his man wide all the way to the far corner. Puck sits in the far corner. Stars desperate to get this puck out. They're in their home whites here today as they throw it toward the slot. Good stick work by Russo. Separates his man from the puck, and the one-timer can't come in. Now it comes up to the near point, but a little too hot to handle for the Lions. The Stars will get a change out of this. Icing waved off as that puck slowly rolls into the offensive zone for the Stars, but without possession. It's the Lions in their road navy blue and orange jerseys working that puck up in the defensive zone and all the way across the ice. Conforti now fires on that puck, able to work it down deep again. Schulman and Zimmage out there as the other two forwards on this second line. It'll be Schaefer and Farrow as the defenders. Puck comes up to Zimmage in the slot. He gets upended there. It's a delayed penalty. We'll see if Speaker comes off the ice. He does. Sixth skater onto the ice for the Stars. The Lions touch up immediately, though, with 13:25 remaining to go here in the first period. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Even on the scoreboard, but about to be up a man for 2 minutes here as the Lions go to the box. Look like for tripping. Well, this faceoff's going to come all the way on the other side of the ice to the Lions netminder's right. And it'll be Nicolaitis, Schulman, Bizarro, Zimmage, and Coronati out there. Face-off win back to Coronati, feathers it down to Bizarro. Bizarro curls with it. Far circle, shot in, saved nicely. Loose puck tapped wide there. And Schulman fires in to pick it up and rack it deeper for Nicolaitis. Lions first to it. They're able to send that all the way out of the zone. Should go for an icing. It does. And so with 13:08 left to go in the first, we're going to do it all over again in the Lions zone. It'll be a face-off at the near circle. Same 5 skaters out there for the home team. It'll be Nicolaitis. Now Zimmage to take this draw. Zimmage wins that forward. Schulman fires in. Zimmage taps it over toward him. Lions emerge with it in the near corner. They rack it all the way around to the far side. Nicolaitis able to feather that up to Bizarro. Nice keep there by Coronati. And the puck comes right back up to Bizarro. Now Zimmage bouncing at the blue line. It'll be the Lions first to it to get it out of the zone. They get it to the neutral zone. Zimmage taps it farther. It finds a Lions stick at first. And now the puck's worked deeper into the zone, but without possession for the Stars. Lions will try the other side of the ice. Bizarro there first, able to take the puck off his man momentarily. And then the Ice Monster gets it from the Lions as Bizarro tries to curl with the puck. A Lions stick gets in the way. Lions doing well to kill off this penalty. It's still 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Very quick up. Bizarro awaits. He nearly was in with Nicolaitis. That bouncing puck just came off his stick, though. And now Bizarro will tap it farther. The Lions first to it in their own zone. Lions wait and delay. They try and break out through the center of the ice. They do exactly that. Now the Lions into the offensive zone. Puck rolls off a stick. First to it is Zimmage, who uses the glass and the dasher to feather that up and out. And the Lions will give chase. In their own zone, Lions work it up to their blue line. Across the middle of the ice. Some crisp passing from the visitors here today. They break into the offensive zone. They dangle around. They pass it across, but that backhand saucer can't connect. The Stars got lucky on that one, as if that backhand pass had connected, the back of the net was wide open. Instead, though, it'll be the Stars coming back the other way. It's Russo on the puck. He dangles a man, nearly pulls the trigger, but it's the Lions now who can come in a 2-on-2 in the opposite direction. 9 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Stars, and Schaefer able to work his man wide. The Lions just dump in, turning for the puck now. Behind his own net is Viscoso, who takes a big hit, but he's able to work it up to Russo at the near half wall. Lions emerge with it. They throw it toward the slot. Bouncing puck's going to find Fisher, and Fisher able to eject that out of the zone. It might go for an icing if it's not on net. It does. And so with 11:13 left to go here in the first, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now it'll be Gorloff, Farrow, Polisi, Bizarro, and Nicolaitis out there at the far circle. Nicolaitis, clean win back to Farrow. Farrow over to Gorloff. Puck comes up to the near half wall, and it's sent just farther up in the zone and feathered just a bit deeper by the Lions, and now thrown out of the zone on a deflection, so no icing coming. The Lions will track back to pick this one up. It's the Lions behind their own net, send it to the far side of the ice. Bizarro there first, and he's able to turn it deeper into the zone. Polisi nearly gets to that puck, now comes back up to Bizarro, who returns it for Polisi. All alone behind the net. Polisi throws it toward the slot. Turning is Nicolaitis. He shoots. Oh, a wonderful save there by the Lions netminder. It was a laser along the ice by James Nicolaitis, but it was rejected by the visiting team's goaltender. And so, with 10:39 remaining to go here in the first, it's a face-off in the offensive zone for the Stars. Zimmage, clean win over toward Conforti. Slapper comes in, hits a body, goes wide, and the Lions look to get this up and out of their zone. Up to the near point, sent in again by Viscoso. Puck's going to sit near the end boards. Conforti bodies his man there and takes the puck off him in the far corner. It's Conforti turning with the puck. Side of the net, sticked farther there by the Lions, and the puck sits in the near corner until Zimmage comes in for support. Zimmage able to dump that deeper. Conforti nearly had it on his stick. It's sent off the boards by the Lions. Zimmage sends it right back down. Rolling puck to the top of the blue paint. Lions there first. They work it up to the near half wall, off the glass, and out of the zone. This bouncing puck is going to go all the way down for an icing as it rolls on end, but icing waved. And so the Stars send that up very quickly to the offensive zone. This one will go for an icing, though, against the home team, so it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars with 9:55 left to go in the first. Well, some end-to-end action. Nothing on the scoreboard just yet. Both teams feeling each other out in the first 5 minutes of this one. And it'll be Zimmage winning that faceoff to himself, turning with it at the far corner. The Lions look to control. Lions in toward the slot. They send that across the face of the goal. Nobody home for Nassau County, and so onward we play. It's Schaefer turning for the puck in the far corner. Works that up to Conforti. Conforti on the puck up to Schulman. Schulman at the logo. He gains the line, and now he tries to fire it in. It hits a body, and so the Lions will take over at their own blue line. Puck comes just past Zimmage there as the Lions break into the offensive zone, but without possession. Turning for the puck is Gorloff. Gorloff tries to shepherd it farther along the end boards. Lions man all over him. Look out. Puck up to the top of the circle. Deflection takes that wide. Speaker was way out, and he was able to fight that off with the glove. And now Conforti able to get that puck all the way deep into the offensive zone after he had gained the line. The Lions will have to reset in their own zone here. Polisi and Fauci out there as the forecheckers. Fauci nearly takes the puck off his man. The Lions at the far side of the ice will rack that up off the boards and into the neutral zone. It's the Lions dancing at their own blue line now, trying to find some time and space as it's Fisher on an aggressive forecheck. Fauci now takes over at the near side of the ice on the forecheck. Lions work that puck up to their blue line, now to the neutral zone and on out. They fire in, long shot in on Speaker. He's able to just cover up there with a Lions man streaking in with 8:36 left to go here in the first. It'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, that was a Lions dump in. Both teams wanted a line change there, but because it was on net, it ended up working out for both teams And so it'll be Nicolaitis with a clean face-off win back to Coronati. Coronati over to Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck, on the forehand, throws that up out of the zone. It's going to find a Lions stick at center ice, but it was Bizarro who picked off the pass. Bizarro pushed wide, shoots in. That one's saved and cleaned up by the Lions defenseman, and now the Lions look to come right back the other way. Lions through the neutral zone, all the way into the offensive zone. Oh boy, Viscoso just absolutely took a player out there. There's a judge to be a clean hit. But we'll pause for a second as the whistle goes after the Lions player is a bit shaken up. 8:11 left to go here in the first. And good news is, Lions player back on his skates, able to get back to the bench under his own power there on the dump in. And a round of applause goes up from Abe Stark after the Lions player was able to skate off. The Lions now working that puck into the offensive zone. Bouncing puck toward the slot. It's a stick lift there nicely. It was Coronati who was able to take that loose puck and work it over to the corner. And now it's Nicolaitis coming the other way. Gets on his horse. It's a mini 2-on-1. Nice back check there. Bouncing puck right in the blue paint. Sits there. It's covered up though by the Lions netminder. And now a bit of a scrum right in front of the net as the players had gone in to try and knock that loose puck in. But instead, it's just going to be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Well, the Stars will get a line change here. Looks like 7:49 left to go in the first. Lions will do the same. It'll be Zimmage, Conforti, Schulman out there with Viscoso and Coronati. Zimmage at the dot, wins that forward. Lions will control in the near corner. They use the boards to get that up, but not out. Viscoso with a nice zone keep. Bouncing puck, though, goes into the Lions bench, and we'll do it all over again from the near circle. 7:39 left to go in the first. Zimmage there. Again, one forward to the near corner. And again, the Lions try and work it up past the point. This time they do. It's a 2-on-1 developing the other way. The Lions into the offensive zone. Viscoso gets back. He's able to get his man to push that puck wide. Boy, Nico Viscoso absolutely hurried back and was able to separate his man from the puck. It rolled harmlessly to the end wall. Viscoso now doing some heavy lifting there at the end boards. Takes a hit to work it over towards Zimmage. Zimmage works it up. It's not out just yet. Bouncing puck, though, goes wide on a deflection in the slot. The Lions look to control at the end board. Zimmage on the puck first. He's going to skate this puck at the far circle. He's tripped up there. The Lions look to touch up in their own end on this delayed penalty. They will, and there goes the whistle with 6:59 left to go in the first. It'll be the Stars back to the power play in the early going here. 0 for 1 so far today. As you can tell by the scoreless game, they'll look to pot on their second opportunity here after Zimmage was tripped in his own zone. It should be a near circle drop picked there by the Stars, and so it'll be Zimmage, Schulman, Nicolaitis, Coronati, and Bizarro out there. The Lions work that up off the glass. A nice keep there by Zimmage down toward Schulman. Schulman on the puck, works that down deep for Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis curls with it just at the end line. Now the near circle. He fires in. That puck is fought off nicely by the Lions netminder. Ensuing shot comes in, and it's gloved down there by Nassau County. Well, a bit of a clock issue here in the arena, as looks like the clock will be reset. Might have been a penalty issue there, as the penalty was changed to the overall clock. And so we'll wait for them to get just over 6.5 minutes left to go in this first period on the board. Just a small delay here as it gets worked out between the officials and the scorekeeper. All right, we're just about set here. And it will be a face-off in the offensive end for the Stars. Well, and now we're running here as the clock will get reset eventually, but the penalty on the board, and so it's Bizarro tapping that deeper into the offensive zone. It's the Lions working that up to the far point. Curling with it was Coronati's image in the slot. Look out, shot in. Saved nicely. Rebound still loose. And it's rejected again by the Lions. Coronati settles down the rebound. Puck comes up to Zimmage, top of the circle. And Zimmage will curl with it there. He dances in deeper on the forehand. Zimmage to the side of the cage. Throws that across the net front. Nobody home for the Stars. Bizarro picks up the loose change, works it to Coronati, who returns the pass. Bizarro curls with it once again. Puck comes up to Coronati, but just out of the zone. And so it's going to be a face-off just outside the Lions zone here with 6:12 left to go in the first. It'll be Fauci, Russo, Fisher, Viscoso, and Schaefer down there as the 5 skaters for the Stars. Just getting the scoreboard worked out there. We've got 5:30 put on the clock, so we'll go ahead and change our clock here as the puck is dropped, and it will be the Stars controlling and dumping on in. 1:13 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Puck comes up, and Russo's going to find Viscoso, who was calling for it. Shot comes in, it's deflected wide. Fisher picks it up, dumps it deeper in the zone. Turning for it is Schaefer. He had pinched in. That puck swiped just wide by the Stars. The Lions look to get this up and out. They're able to do so. Turning for the puck is Fisher in the neutral zone. He's going to track back to his own zone and go point to point there for Schaefer. Schaefer turns for the puck. It's racked in deeper by the Lions. And now the bouncing puck does come out to the neutral zone. It's the Lions at their own blue line, working that puck off the boards out of their own zone, but it was Russo who gets in the way of that bouncing puck to start. Now the Lions will reset and break into the offensive zone. Turning for that puck is Schaefer. He's going to take it on the forehand behind his net. He's got a stick all over him as Viscoso works that puck up out of the zone off the stick of Fisher. It's dumped in just a bit deeper. Fauci first to it, touches it farther on the ice. The Lions will control at the far side of the ice. The Lions work it up toward the advertising boards, but not past Schaefer, who sends the puck over to Viscoso. Viscoso through the neutral zone. He gains the line, looks to dump in as the Stars make a bit of a change. That one's fired in just a moment too soon, though, with 4:18 left to play here in the first. It's going to be a face-off well outside the Lions zone. 9 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Stars. And looks like it's just outside the Lions zone. Stars catch a bit of a break there as Zimmage wins that face-off forward. That bouncing puck's going to go wide of the cage. Nicolaitis nearly picked it up and tapped it home. He works it over to Zimmage. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Zimmage finds Schulman in the slot, who gets handcuffed by 2 Lions sticks. And it'll be Zimmage taking back over. He tries to go split the defenders there. Nearly does. Bouncing puck. Gorloff taps it farther. Lions will pick that puck up, though, and skate it to center ice. Lions gain the line. They tap all the way in. It's going to roll all the way around for Gorloff, who works that up towards Schulman. Just out of his reach. The Lions keep the zone and dump right back in. Puck comes all the way to the end boards, far side of the ice now. Zimmage watches his man wide in the far corner. Conforti's going to fire on this at the far half wall. Lions able to keep. Look out. Lions dancing in on the forehand. They shoot in, and Speaker made the initial save, but it's touched home by the Lions. And it's the Lions drawing first blood here at Abe Stark after they killed 2 penalties. They're on the board with 3:32 remaining in the first. It's Lions 1, Stars nothing. The Stars will need a pushback here in the early going. And it's Nicolaitis at the dot. Wins that over cleanly, and Bizarro fires in on that loose puck in the offensive zone. Bouncing puck rejected right out. Viscoso settles this down in his own zone. Viscoso behind the net works it up toward Russo. Russo now on the puck trying to keep it out of the zone. It's fired in, though, by the Lions, and Coronati will be first to it. Puck stays in the far corner, turning for it there. Nicolaitis uses the body to try and shield the puck. Comes to the side of the cage, and then Coronati able to work it up to Bizarro. Bizarro on the puck there, leaves it for Nicolaitis. Puck comes up toward Russo, and now the puck in the offensive zone, but without possession are the Stars. Lions will turn the puck to the near side of the ice and try and work this out of their defensive zone. Lions on the puck there. nearly behind their own net. They work it up to the near side and out of the zone. It's going to roll to Viscoso. Viscoso stops, delays, turns with it, works it to the weak side of the ice. Pizarro able to slap that one in as we tick under 3 minutes left to play here in the first. It's Nikolaitis working his man over. The Lions able to get that to the defensive slot and then up and out of the zone and stick it farther. Breaking into the offensive zone are the Lions. They shoot in. Speaker kicks that one out. And so it'll be Nikolaitis trying to get that puck up and out of the zone. It's racked farther there by Coronati. Coronati surveys his options, works it back deeper there for Viscoso. And Viscoso will turn for the puck behind his own cage. Just about 2 minutes left in a first period. Not much in it thus far. A few shots for each team, but the Lions have found the back of the net. Pizarro fires that over toward Russo on the near side of the ice. Lions are going to be first to it as it was against the grain. And so Viscoso able to rub his man off the puck, worked up to the near half wall. Jousting for it there is Russo. Bouncing puck comes all the way into the slot. Coronati was there. Looks like this is going to be a penalty as the Lions had a bit of a hit there. We'll see who's going to the box just yet. And it'll be another Lions penalty kill coming up here. It was a slash in the offensive zone on Nassau County. And so the Stars down a goal, about to be up a man with 1:41 left to go here in the first. Well, 2 minutes about to be put on the board here for the slashing penalty. Stars so far 0 for 2 on the man advantage, and they'll look to even this one up after the slashing call on the Lions. It's Zimmich, Schaefer, Nikolaitis, Schulman, and Pizarro out there as the 5 skaters in white. Nearly ready here as the board just a bit delayed. Well, it's a thankless job to operate the scoreboard at youth hockey games. People only notice you when it's not going great, and nobody says thank you when it is. In any event, we're ready to roll here. 2 minutes on the board. Stars control the faceoff. Nikolaitis, far side of the ice. Looks for Schulman in the slot. He's going to dance behind the net. Is Nikolaitis. He'll stop, delay, shoot in. Tries the near side. Hits the side of the cage. It's racked up, but not out by the Lions. Nikolaitis has the puck back. He gets tripped up there. No call coming. It would have been a 5-on-3 anyway. Zimmich able to dance past his man off the boards. He's in tight, but it's slapped wide there by the Lions. And so the Lions will emerge with it coming the other way. They gain the line and dump on in. Pizarro's going to turn for it at the end boards. He's got the puck on his backhand, moves it over to his forehand, and then backhand pass over to Schulman. Schulman through the neutral zone. Puck comes off his stick momentarily. Schaefer swipes it farther. Puck rolls back toward Schulman, who leaves the puck there for Pizarro. Pizarro up to center ice, rolling puck into the Stars' end, and with 50 seconds left, it's Pizarro with a quick up. He's going to skate it all the way into the offensive zone. He's there with speed. He shoots. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And so it'll be the Lions trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. And it's a puck that comes on in, and it's saved nicely after it was shoveled there by Nikolaitis. It was a wonderful save by the Lions netminder with 35 seconds left to go, 55 on the man advantage, and it's just an offensive zone draw for the Stars. It's Nikolaitis at the far side of the ice, clean win. Pizarro feathers that up to Schaefer, right back to Pizarro. Pizarro creeps in now, a lot of space between them. That one's fought off by the Lions netminder. Lions nearly get that puck out of the zone, but it was Zimmich with a nice keep. Nikolaitis able to work that over to Pizarro. Pizarro, side of the cage, throws that across for Nikolaitis, who shoots and scores! Oh, James Nikolaitis with 15 seconds left to go in the first. It's a power play goal for the Stars, and they even this one up late in the first. It was Pizarro for Nikolaitis. And just like that, it's a tie hockey game here at Abe Stark Sports Center. Well, the Stars needed that one. They're now 1 for 3 on the power play, but they're even where it counts. And so it'll be Nikolaitis on the ensuing draw. Lions win that back to their blue line. They feather it up through the neutral zone, but it was Coronati snuffing out any zone break in at first. Just 9 seconds left to go here as Viscoso on the puck in the corner. Works it up off the boards. Lions can't keep the zone. That ought to do it for the first as the Lions shepherd that back to kill off the rest of the period. After one, we're all tied up here. It's the Nassau County Lions 1, the Greater New York Stars 1. Stick around. We're going to put 15 minutes on the board, do it all over again in just a moment. This is Midnight Sports.
Oh, hi there. It's Richard Indigo Covington Huntington the Fourth, or as my lax bros know me, Quad. I heard you want to know how to make money like a rich person. Well, it's easy if you follow these steps. Step 1, and this'll be the hardest one. Don't go to the Hamptons for the weekend. Step 2, call Daddy's butler and explain to him that you missed the last Blade flight from East Hampton and you had to take an Uber like a peasant. Step 3, reassure him that none of Mummy's friends saw you get into the TLC Escalade, but it did cost you $1,000. You had to pay in cash because you lost your black card at Bryson's art gallery opening. Step 4, the butler will be so mortified that he'll send you $1,000 immediately, and now you're $1,000 richer. You're welcome. Tune in next time for how to make money like a rich.
All right, 15 on the board as promised. And we're getting ready to roll here for the period of the long change. Goalkeepers being checked, scorekeeper being checked. We're off and running. That's a face-off win by Nicolaitis over toward Viscoso. Viscoso back down for Coronati. Back to Viscoso now in the defensive end. It's chipped up and in by Russo off the Viscoso pass. Lions first to it in their own end. In the sun now are the Lions on the near side of the ice, looking to work this up and out of their zone. Pinching in there was Coronati, but it's the Lions coming all the way through. They try and shoot. It was Bizarro getting back. Someone's going to go to the box here, though, for the Stars, as Bizarro had gotten back, but it looks like it's going to be a tripping call on the home team. The Lions will get their first power play of the day. We'll see who it is. To the box. Looks like it's Viscoso taking the long skate over to the sin bin. And so with 14:28 left to go here in the second, Stars will make a change to get their penalty killing unit out there. It'll be Shulman, Zimmich, Gorloff, and Coronati as the special teamers to start this face-off to Speaker's right. Zimmich, clean win back to Gorloff. Gorloff up on the far half wall, and then the Lions will dump it in once again. Rolling puck comes to a Lions player. It's Zimmich watching his man all the way to the top far point. And now the Lions shoot in. Speaker able to shut that shot down and throw it to the half wall, and now it's up and off the glass on the stick of Sammy Shulman. Nice clear by him. Zimmich pushes his man all the way back into his own zone, and the Lions will have to reset. 1:32 left to go on the man advantage here for the Lions as they send that through the neutral zone, and then Gorloff cuts out the zone entry. Lions reset again in the neutral zone. It's the Lions pouring into the offensive zone. Sammy Shulman, the long stick, able to separate his man from the puck, and then the Lions will go offside with 13:48 left to go. 1:20 on the man advantage here in the second period. Now, Stars can get a change out of that. It's Coronati, Gorloff, Russo, and Nicolaitis now as the penalty killers in white. Puck won there by the Lions, but then shepherded all the way back to the Nassau County zone, and so the Lions will track back for it. In their own slot now, it was Russo on the forecheck. He was able to jam up that long pass. Lions send it all the way deep in their zone now. 1:05 left to go in the man advantage as the Lions look to break out. Russo nearly able to separate his man from planet Earth, but instead he lost his stick, and now the Lions break into the offensive zone. They throw it up to the near point, but it's Russo who had tracked back. He flicks that up and out of the zone. He gets on his horse. He's got a Lions man in front of him, tries to beat him there. He's going to be pulled down. The Lions man is, and we're going to get a stoppage in play here, as it looks like it's going to be a call on Russo. We'll see. He got separated there on the play in the Lions zone. It'll be Russo to the box, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 here for the Lions for the next 42 seconds with 13-10 left to go here in the second. Stars penalty killing unit is going to have to stand tall to keep this a 1-1 hockey game. Now it's Zimmich at the near dot, just getting the second penalty on the board there as we delay. And so all the players can just take a moment here to catch their breath. And we got a whistle, we're ready to roll. And so that face-off, one forward there. The Lions control in the offensive zone. The Lions will circle at the near circle and then throw it across the ice. Lions looking toward the slot. It comes up to the near circle. It's shot in. Speaker with the save. Bouncing puck finds a Lions stick. It's worked up and all the way out of the zone. 25 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3. There'll still be a minute and a half left to go on the second penalty. In any event, the Lions break right back in. They're in the slot all alone. Oh, they shoot, they score. Well, that's unfortunate for the Stars in two ways there, as the Lions able to put that past Speaker, and they still will have a minute and a half or so left to go on the second penalty. So it's a 5-on-4. Lions up a man, up a goal now. And we'll see what the Stars have in them on a pushback here with 12:40 left to go in the second. It's Fauci at center ice. He's got Coronati to his left, Gorloff behind him, and Schulman to his right. Bouncing puck is controlled by the Lions. They'll have to track back toward their own blue line to buy some time and space. Able to throw that across the ice off a skate. Now the Lions look to break in once again. The Lions all the way deep in the zone now, pushed wide by Gorloff. Good defensive play by him. Up to the far point, now the near point. They track in into the bumper in the slot. Then they try and swipe it farther. It's Fauci, though, first to the puck. He feathers it up to the near point. Puck stays in the zone as the Lions track deeper on it. Lions all the way into the slot. Speaker able to make the initial save. And that puck goes in, it looks like. Well, that was a screen shot, and it goes in. And so the Lions able to convert on both power plays there. And just like that, it's Lions 3, Stars 1, with 12:08 left to play here in the second. Well, it'll be Nikolaitis at center ice. Pizarro to his left, Russo to his right. That puck one up toward the blue line, and it sits in front of the scorer's booth. And now the Lions will control in their own end. It's Pizarro in the slot. That one's going to be cut out by Nikolaitis. Boy, that looked like it could have been offside, but the officials letting him play here. And so it's Pizarro behind the net with the puck. He curls around to the far circle. He loads up. He shoots well high of the cage there. Might have been thinking pass and changed his mind at the last second. Nikolaitis at the near half wall. Works it down for Pizarro. Puck comes up, but it's going to leave the zone on a Lions stick. Lions all the way into center ice. It's Schaefer and Farrow watching their man wide. Farrow able to cut out the backdoor pass nicely. That puck leaves the Stars zone. It's now the Lions curling with the puck, working it up through neutral ice. This one's going to come in on Speaker. He's just going to dive on top of it as the Lions man had been tracking in. And so with 11:15 left to go here in the second, it's a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now it'll be Zimmich at the near circle. He's got Coronati to his left. And Zimmich, clean win to himself on the backhand, shovels it up to the point. It's not out just yet. Lions load up. They're going to shoot wide on a deflection. Zimmich nearly bats it to himself. Lions will control, though, in the near corner. It's the Lions on the puck. They work it up to the near point. And now the Lions try to throw that in, but getting in the way of it was Zimmich, who kicks that out of the zone. The Lions will track back for it in the neutral zone. It's now the Lions trying to work that deeper. Coronati in the way there. He feathers that up across the ice, and the Lions will control in their own end. They go point to point twice there. Schulman on the forecheck. He's got Conforti out there with him. That puck's going to be dumped off a stanchion take a strange carom. The Lions will control in the offensive end. Coronati bodies his man right in front of Zamboni over there. Rolling puck toward Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck. He's going to swipe that up and out of the zone. And now it's Conforti on the forecheck. Lions first to the puck in their defensive end. Conforti forces an early pass. Schulman's able to dump it in just a bit deeper. Bouncing puck's going to leave the zone, and now it could be a mini break. Viscoso gets over to cover. Viscoso able to push his man into an early pass, and Zimic had tracked back nicely and then gets tripped up. This one's going to go for a delayed penalty, and it'll be the Lions trying to touch up, but Viscoso breaks into the zone. Speaker leaves the ice. Shot comes in. It's thrown in once again, and now it's racked deeper by Conforti. Looks like the Lions might try to touch this one up. They do with 9:51 remaining to go in the second. Stars back to the power play in this period of the long change. Stars down 2, but up a man now for the next 2 minutes after a tripping call in the Stars zone. Well, 5 skaters for the Stars. It'll be Zimic, Pizarro, Nicolaitis, Schulman, and Schaefer out there in white. Zimic to take this draw at the far circle. Puck's dropped. Zimic ties up his man. The Lions, though, will emerge with it behind their own net. It's the Lions on the puck. They work that up, and it looks like across the blue line, so tracking back is Schaefer to set the play up again. He finds Schulman. Schulman streaks into the offensive zone. Then a drop pass for Zimic, who dumps it in deeper. Firing for that puck is Nicolaitis. He's able to stick it farther for Schulman, who curls around. He shoots, and that's fought off by the Lions netminder. Now Pizarro with the puck. Tries to have a deflected pass go all the way through. It's rejected by the Lions. It's going to come all the way down. It'll cross the line for an icing with 9:17 remaining to go here in the second. And still 1:27 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Now it'll be the same 5 skaters out there for the team in white, and Zimic take this draw at the far circle. Zimic clean win to Schulman. Schulman back up to the far point. Tracking that puck down is Coronati. Returns the pass over toward Schulman. Schulman tracks in. Zimic in the bumper slot. He shoots. He scores. Oliver Zimic pulls the trigger with 9:06 left to go, and he finds the back of the net here in the second period. And he cuts the Lions' lead in half. It's Lions 3, Stars 2 here at Abe Stark Sports Center on a February morning. Well, the Stars now 2 for 4 on the power play. And they'll look for more. It's Fauci at the dot. Polisi to his left. And Fisher to his right. Puck one forward there by Fauci, who fires in after it along with Fisher. Tick under 9 minutes left to go here in the second. Pinching in there were the Stars. And it'll be the Lions coming the other way. It's a mini 2-on-1 developing there for the Lions. They try and throw it all the way across. And the Lions pick up that pass as it goes all the way to the end boards. There's some good defensive work there by the Stars. Yeah, but rolling puck up toward Polisi, who shovels it farther. Lions able to keep the zone. They fire that in. Speaker kicks it aside, and the Lions get it back. They throw it all the way across. Nobody home there for Nassau County. And now it's the Stars coming right back the other way. It's Fisher gaining the line, dumping on in. Icing waved here as he was right around the red line. Looked like he had gained it from this vantage point, and the referees agree. It's now the Lions trying to get that puck up and out of the zone. It's kicked there by the Stars, but the Lions able to get it across the blue line importantly. It's Gorloff dumping right back in after he gains the line. It'll be the Lions turning for it. Polisi on the left wing here on the forecheck, and now the Lions with a little bit of time and space as the Stars get set defensively. They'll throw that up, will the Lions, through the neutral zone. Gorloff able to work it over toward Polisi. Polisi takes that puck, jams it out of the zone. It goes all the way across the ice, and now it's the Lions coming right back in. They shoot in long and wide of the cage, and they pick it up at the near half wall. Puck comes up to the near half wall. Looks like it's trapped under a Stars player there. Lions able to dance that toward the slot. They load up on the forehand. They shoot high and wide of the cage. Speaker shuts down the rebound. And so it'll be Gorloff on the puck. Looks for a headman pass of Polisi just out of his reach. Puck's not going to cross the end line. At least Not before a Lions player was close enough to it to wash out the icing, and now it'll be the Stars keeping the zone. It's Conforti at the far point. Conforti on the puck. He gets wrapped up by a stick. One-timer off a stick of Fisher was a laser. It was saved nicely by the Lions netminder. Now the Lions look to break out the other way. They do exactly that. It's a 2-on-1 for the Lions. All the way into the offensive zone. They shoot and they score. Well, the Lions able to do it, and Pott past Speaker there, and so it's Lions 4, Stars 2 on the 2-on-1. The backhanded shot beat Ryan Speaker in the blue paint. And so the Stars find themselves back in a 2-goal hole here in the second period. Puck won forward by the Stars, and it's Zimmich on the forecheck. Schulman on the puck on the far side of the ice, tries to send it deeper for Zimmich. He finds Zimmich there. Puck sits at the bottom circle, and now the Lions on the puck, and they'll work that up and into the neutral zone. It's the Lions there all the way in. Speaker, who sends that wide of the cage after the shot had handcuffed him just a bit. Lions able to keep the zone momentarily. Conforti first to it, skates it across the blue line, takes a hit, gets back up on his feet there, able to work that puck deep into the zone. Now firing on it is Zimmich. Zimmich, it's just a man on fire out there. Shot comes in. It's rejected there by the side of the cage. It looks like Zimmich side of the cage. Throws it all the way across. Shot high. That was Schulman, who nearly missed the cage. And so it's the Stars putting the pressure on here as we tick towards 6 minutes left to go in the second. That puck is swiped wide. And now it'll be the Lions working to get that puck out of the zone. But Conforti with a nice zone keep. And then he gets leaned into right in front of the Stars bench. Schulman on the forecheck, nearly takes the puck off his man. The Lions look to get up and out of the zone. Rolling puck up toward the blue line. Bodied there was Coronati, but he was able to send it deeper in the zone. Lions back on the puck behind their own net. It's the Lions working that puck up to the far side of the ice. Russo out there now at the far point. He's able to lean on his man, take the puck off of him. Rolling puck up toward Nikolaitis. And now Nikolaitis dumps that puck in deeper. It's the Lions, though, getting that puck all the way out of the zone. That bouncing puck's going to come toward Speaker, who sends it up toward Coronati, and that puck comes off his stick, and now the Lions all the way in. They shoot. Speaker shuts down that shot, and it's thrown wide there by Viscoso. Zone breakout doesn't connect for the Stars at first, but now it does come to the weak side of the ice. Dominic Pizarro on the puck into the offensive end. Pizarro, side of the cage, tight angle shot all the way across the face of the goal, and Russo will pick up the puck. He takes a big hit there. It's going to go for a penalty, and we'll get a stoppage in play here with 5:14 left to go. The Lions fans don't like it, but it's going to go for a roughing with 5:14 left to go here in the second. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Down 2, up a man for the 5th time today. Well, power play unit number 1 comes over the boards. It'll be Coronati, Pizarro, Zimmich, Nikolaitis, and Schulman out there for the Stars. Zimmich at the far circle to take this drop. Wins it toward the slot. Lions first to it. They're able to skate that up and out of the zone, trying to corral it where the Stars. They had to delay so as to clear the zone. The Lions take back over in their own end. Zimmich forces an early pass. Nikolaitis there first. He's able to jam it up at the near half wall, pass to himself, and take it down to the near corner. Drop pass doesn't connect for the Stars, but they do get the puck back. It's Pizarro settling that puck down, dumping it in deeper. Zimmich on the puck again, and it's Oliver Zimmich curling with the puck in the near corner. He's got it there, leaves it for Pizarro. Pizarro to the side of the cage. Will buy some time and space so the Stars can get set up. It's Pizarro shooting there. It's off the side of the helmet of the Lions netminder, and Zimmich takes over. Zimmich now in the near corner. 1:16 left to go on the man advantage. That's fired up and out of the zone. And so tracking back for it is Coronati in his own end. Coronati quick up toward Schulman. Schulman settles that puck down in the neutral zone up toward Fisher. Looks like that's going to go for an icing, though, as it just hopped over the stick of Fisher. 4:16 left to play here in the second. 1:03 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars, but a defensive zone draw coming up for them. Well, looks like it'll be Russo to take this draw at the far side of the ice. Russo, clean win over there toward Fisher. And then the Stars will control through Viscoso in their own end. Viscoso up for Fauci. Fauci able to flick that farther into the offensive zone, and giving chase is Fisher. Fisher able to lean on his man. Rolling puck comes all the way off the boards, and the Lions work that up towards Schaefer, but not out. Schaefer able to work it deeper in the zone, takes the puck off his man there, and now Fisher dances in. Fisher on the backhand, throws it toward the slot. Russo to pick it up, leave it for Fisher. Fisher behind the net. Fisher still there, works it all the way up, top of the slot. Slapper comes in, it's deflected high of the cage. Fisher shoots in behind the net, 26 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Fisher works it toward Schaefer, who had pinched all the way in. Schaefer, nice back pass toward Fisher, and it's dumped in deeper by the Stars, but the Lions will rack this all the way to the far side of the ice. Look out, it's a breakaway for the Lions on the kill into the offensive zone. They try and go around Speaker. He's able to shut that down, and he jumps right on top of it. And so, with 3:21 left, Speaker able to save a breakaway to try and atone for some of those earlier goals. And it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. 8 seconds left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars. It'll be Fauci at the dot in the defensive zone. Clean win there over toward Fisher. Fisher skates that up and out of the zone, feathers it off the advertising boards, and he's going to get to that puck. It looked like first, but he was upended by a stick. Fauci swipes it farther into the offensive zone. He jams up any zone breakout by the Lions. We're back to 5-on-5 skating as we tick toward 3 minutes left to go here in the second. Slapped in by Gorloff, paddled down there by the Lions netminder, and Quinforti will send it over to Fauci. Fauci to Polisi, back to Fauci. Fauci on the puck, throws it toward the slot looking for Quinforti. Instead, it's going to be racked up and out of the zone by the Lions, who gain the line and dump on in. Puck all the way behind the net. Gorloff first to it there, as Gorloff nearly upended by his man, but he keeps his skates well. Then he takes a big hit into the boards. The Lions on the puck. Speaker jabs that up into the netting, got down quickly. So with 2:34 left to go in the second, it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Far side of the ice face-off. And it'll be Nicolaitis, Russo, Coronati, Bizzarro, and Viscoso out there as the 5 skaters. Puck's dropped, one over to the far corner. It's not up and out just yet as the Lions able to get in the way of that one. It sits in some equipment, and then on the dasher, Russo tries to feather it past a man. Rolling puck comes over to Viscoso. He's going to take it behind his net, stop, turn, and work it up to now what is the weak side of the ice. Russo, breakout play connects for Nicolaitis. 2-on-2 developing the other way. Bizzarro into the zone. That one's blockered up and out. Bizzarro tries to pull it out of the air and put it on net. Instead, though, the Lions send that all the way down the ice. Should go for an icing. It does. 2:04 left to go here in the second. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. It'll be Coronati, Viscoso as the defenders, Nicolaitis, Bizzarro, and Russo as the forwards. Same 5 skaters in white will stay out there. Looks like Coronati and Viscoso will switch at the blue line to try and pull the trigger quickly. Puck comes up to Viscoso. He works that down to Bizzarro. Lions first to this one, but Russo cuts out the threat initially of leaving the zone. Bouncing puck, though, finds a Lions stick. Now the Lions get on their horses. Bizzarro on the back check. Long reach of Viscoso. He's able to separate his man with a little bit of help from his teammates. And now Bizzarro back the other way. Bizzarro pushed wide by a man, and he just dumps that puck in deep. And so now the Stars will have to collect it through the stick of Coronati. Pass comes in. It was a shot on goal until it was deflected by the Lions defender. And the Lions unable to clear. Nicolaitis back for Bizzarro. Oh, Russo nearly had his stick on that one. Deflected home. 90 seconds. Well, really 80 left to go here in the second as the Lions break out the other way. It's the Lions streaking into the offensive zone. The pass back doesn't connect there for Nassau County. Coronati goes for the hit, and he's going to get called for a penalty here. And the Lions will send that in. Speaker with the blocker. And now we'll get a call with 1:08 left to go here in the second. It'll be the Stars to the box. Looks like for interference. Coronati will sit for 2. Well, this game's still pretty tight here from Abe Stark. It'll be Schaefer, Gorloff, Zimmage, and Schulman out there as the 4 penalty killers for the Stars. Zimmage to take this drop. And the Lions win that. They fired all the way across. One-timer goes just wide of the cage. Speaker had that one covered, but the Lions get the rebound. They reset, they fire in, and that puck's touched home. Speaker with the initial save. Puck sits in the blue paint, and that's a power play goal for the Lions. Well, the Lions increase their lead here. And it's now a 3-goal lead for the visiting team from Nassau County. 57 seconds left to go. In the second period, it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. And it'll be Zimmage at center ice. Tries to win that forward. Lions control. They gain the line and dump on in. Still a lot of hockey left to be played here, as there'll be a third period. It's not an EJ game, just an exhibition. 3 15-minute periods, despite what was on the scoreboard to start. Wraparound doesn't work. Speaker paddles that wide, and it's Zimmage, Conforti, who is able to get in the way of that puck and send it deeper into the neutral zone. It's kicked farther there by Gorloff. Sticked on by Schulman, and now Conforti gives chase in the offensive end. 25 seconds left to play here in the second as the Stars keep the offensive zone. It comes off the sidewall and the corners. Conforti able to go past one man in the corner. Some tight area work there. It comes up to Schulman. It's fired in, but it's saved nicely. Ensuing rebound hits a skate. It's pushed wide. The Lions will try and get this puck all the way up and out of the zone. Bouncing puck, 3 seconds left. And that's going to do it for the second. There goes the buzzer. After 2, it's Lions 5, Stars 2. Stick around. We're going to do it all over again. One last time. 15 minutes on the board just after this. This is Midnight Sports.
Hey y'all, Rowdy Howdy. You may know me from Rowdy Howdy's Automobiles. Well, Happy New Year to you. Get your butt on down to Rowdy Howdy's Automobiles because it's the new to you weekend.
Don't mess around with the trouble of a new car when no one's ever tried out all the different systems. Who knows, they could all break. At Rowdy Howdy's Cars, Trucks, and SUVs, you don't have to wonder. All these cars have been pre-tested, and none of the systems work. Take the surprise out of car buying. It's Rowdy Howdy's Automobiles. The only thing that's broke after your purchase is your car. 1234 Fake Ad Boulevard, off the interstate, right by the biggest American flag you've ever seen. It's Rowdy Howdy's.
Getting ready to roll here. There's the puck drop, and we are off and running for period number 3 as the Stars send that all the way to the slot. Russo fires in. That puck's deflected wide. Russo goes to pick it up at the near half wall. He'll dump it in deeper for Schulman. Schulman in the near corner, now behind the net. Schulman curls around on the far side of the ice. He'll dump it in deeper now for Russo. Russo gets bodied at the half wall, tries to throw it out front, gets the puck back. He'll turn the other way, and now second Lions man comes in after Russo did very well to keep the puck near the end boards. Nicolaitis in for support. He comes away with it, throws it toward the slot. That one's going to go up and out of the zone after it took a deflection off a stick. And so the Stars hurry back to get that puck. It's Schaefer able to work that puck up and out of the zone. And the Lions bring it in offside with 14-16 left to go here in the final frame. It'll be a face-off just outside the Stars zone. Now it's Fauci at the far dot in the neutral zone to take this draw. Puck's dropped, one forward, and the Lions bring it on into the offensive end. It's the Lions on the puck. They shoot in wide of the cage. Speaker might have gotten a glove on that one. Looked like it was always pouring wide, though. And so now it's Viscoso trying to get the puck up and out of the zone. He gets upended. We'll see who gets the call here. Looks like it was a holding of the stick. Nope, a hook. And so it'll be the Lions to the box with 14:01 left to go here. The Stars will look to strike back on the man advantage, down 3 in the third period. Now it'll be Zimmage at the near dot. He's got Schulman to his right, Nicolaitis to his left, Coronati and Schaefer behind. Puck's dropped. Puck sits at the dot momentarily, and then it's sent wide there by Schulman. And so the Lions will rack that up and out of the zone. That puck's going to roll across the end line for an icing, just barely. Lions man almost to it. Do it all over again in the offensive end for the Stars. That'll be Nicolaitis on the far side of the ice. He wins that forward. The Lions come away with it, and they work it up to the far half wall. It's Schaefer on the puck. He's going to skate that deeper in the zone and then leave it for Nicolaitis, who returns the pass over towards Schaefer. Pass comes into the blue paint. It's covered up nicely there by the Lions goaltender, and so it'll be an offensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars with 13:37 remaining to go in the third. It's like about a minute and a half left to go on the man advantage for the home team. Now Nicolaitis, far side of the ice to take this draw again, and it's one toward the corner. Lions will just flick this up and out, but keeping the puck in there was Coronati. It was a kick save and a beaut. Now working it down towards Schaefer, who fires that across. It comes to Schulman. Schulman just wide of the cage, and now Schaefer picks up the loose change. Schaefer will dump that in deeper. Zimmage on the puck. Zimmage, far side of the ice, chips that on up to Coronati. Top of the slot. Coronati fires in, wide of the cage. Rolling puck finds Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis there, tries to throw it toward the slot, and it's thrown there by the Lions defender to the half wall. Nicolaitis has it back, tries to thread it in again. This one hits a stick, so Schaefer will control and try and drop it deeper for Zimmage. Comes right back up towards Schaefer. Schaefer shovels that up to the far point. Coronati again, lasers that one in, seen the whole way by the Lions netminder, though, who's able to work that wide. Nicolaitis back on the puck, near corner. He curls at the dot. It rolls off his stick, though, and it's going to be sticked out of the zone by the Lions. Delaying is Coronati, who feathers that up towards Zimmage, who skates it just wide in the neutral zone and then breaks right back into the offensive zone. He gets tripped up momentarily. Still on the puck, side of the cage. Jammed just wide. Bouncing puck finds Schulman. Schulman on the puck now. Sent down low. Thrown in toward the slot. It comes up to Coronati. Look out. Fired in. And that one spilled just wide. A nice save by the Lions netminder. Puck comes all the way up to Coronati again. Coronati fakes a slap shot, works it wide to Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck. Schaefer curls with it. He has a man, now two, all over him, and that puck's going to leave the zone. And so it will be the Stars trying to go point to point there as Coronati gets his stick jammed up, but we'll get a call here. It looks like just an offside call with 10 seconds left to go on the man advantage, as it was a bit of an extended power play there for the Stars. We'll see exactly what happens here. It looks like the Lions are calling it here as we're back to 5-on-5, because it took a little bit for the penalty to get put on the board. And so the Lions successful in killing that power play of the Stars off. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Russo will come forward into the offensive zone. It's Fauci trying to take the puck off his man. Russo now has a man draped all over him on the far side of the ice. Upended there was Fauci. The Lions will come away with it. They chip it up into the offensive zone. All the way in. Gorloff tracks back. Shot comes in, goes up off the netting on a nice deflection by Gorloff. And so it'll be a face-off in the Star zone with 11:35 left to go in the third. Now it'll be Fauci at the far dot to try and win this face-off. Puck chopped. Clean win there by Matthew Fauci. And it's worked all the way over toward Viscoso on the near side of the ice. Russo controls. On the forehand, he's able to chip that off the boards out of the zone, and the Lions try and dump right back in, but it's Russo on the puck into the offensive end. He's got Conforti with him, but a quick offside call, it looks like. Well, no, it'll go for a stoppage in play here as the Lions man is down, and so we'll delay with 11:22 left to go in the third. And of course, never like to see any injured player on the ice. Player safety is paramount in these games. So just hope that the player is okay. He's back on his skates and he's going to be able to skate off under his own power here, which is what you love to see. Who cares about the score of the game? All these kids need to stay safe. And so it'll be great to see that Lions player back out there if he's able to continue. 11:22 left to go here in the third. It's It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. And it will be Bizarro to take it. He's got Polisi to his right, Conforti to his left. Puck drop, one forward by Bizarro. Lions control, comes up to Conforti, who tries a backhanded pass there. Nearly finds Polisi, rolling puck to the top of the blue paint, cleared out by the Lions. Breakout doesn't connect as Conforti able to get there first and dump it in deeper. Rolling puck, back of the net. And the Lions will break out on the far side of the ice. They cross their own blue line. Now with speed through the neutral zone come the Lions. The Lions all the way into the offensive end here. They throw it toward the slot just behind a man, though. And Polisi comes away with the puck. Headman pass connects momentarily with Conforti. Conforti at the logo tries to throw that in. He gets separated as a man back checking, able to take his stick away from him momentarily. It's now Viscoso, point to point for Coronati. Coronati on the puck, skates that up past the blue line. And he gains the line and dumps on in. Some good work there by Coronati, but he's going to go to the box here for a hit after the dump in. He had taken a hit and returned the favor, and it's a delayed penalty. Now the Lions will get set up in their own end, get that sixth skater out there. The whistle will go as soon as the Stars are able to touch this one up. Bouncing puck nearly to the side of the cage. Would have been an own goal there by the Lions, but instead, onward we play. It's the Lions behind their own net and working that puck up to the far side of the ice. This one's going to be touched up now by Coronati, who's going to the box. It looks like for cross-checking with 10:09 remaining to go in this game. It's the Stars down 3, down a man now for the next 2 minutes. Well, it'll be Shulman, Nikolaitis, Schaefer, and Gorloff out there as the 4 skaters in white. Clean win there by Nikolaitis. Over towards Schaefer, who has a man on him immediately, and will track back into the near corner for the puck. Lions control there in that near corner now. Try and work it up to the point, but it was Schaefer able to jam that puck up to the near point. Not out just yet. Lions feather it down again. A lot of jousting right in front of the net as the Lions look to set up a long shot on the far side of the ice. The Lions control there, and they'll work it up to the far point, but out of the zone this time. It crosses the blue line once more. And with 9:41 left to go, the Lions are offside. And the clock is still ticking here. Now it's 9:33 left to go. It's Nikolaitis working that puck forward in the neutral zone. And the Lions will come right back the other way with it. Lions on the puck, right in front of the scorer's booth. And they'll send that puck all the way across the ice to try and break into the offensive zone. They do. Orloff fires on his man, bouncing puck all the way to the far point. Not out just yet. Lions control. They'll dance around. They try to fire in. Nikolaitis, the diving deflection, sends that puck wide. And now the Lions throw that toward the bumper in the slot. Doesn't connect. Some good stick work there by the Stars, who collapsed immediately as soon as that puck went on the bumper. All 4 of them collapsed on the bumper there to keep that puck out from the back of their net. It's the Lions trying to work that puck deeper. Schaefer works his man over. Puck comes up to the near point. Slapper in. Speaker kicks that aside. And now Nikolaitis fires on the puck on the far side of the ice. It's at the far half wall. Nikolaitis bodies his man. Gorloff on the backhand sends a bouncer all the way up and out. And now it's Shulman trying to track this puck down in the offensive end. The Lions just there in the nick of time. Onward we play. It's Fauci forcing an early pass. Turning for it now is Schaefer. Schaefer has a man all over him in the near corner. He's able to work that to the end boards, but no farther. Now the puck comes up to Russo. Russo chips it up and past the blue line. Bouncing puck. Fauci able to get past his man into the offensive zone. He gets upended. He's able to draw a penalty on this and sends a shot in, but it takes a deflection. And so the hard work of Fauci there, able to draw a penalty and get this to 4-on-4 hockey for what looks like it'll be about a minute. With 8:10 left to go in the third. Sign of life here for the Stars' chances with some open ice. Well, it'll be an offensive zone draw. Should be 4-on-4 hockey. We'll see. As there's just a bit of a discussion between the benches as to exactly what's going to happen here, but it'll be Zimmage at the dot. He's got Schaefer and Viscoso behind him, as well as Fauci out there as the 4th skater. The Lions emerge with the puck. All the way through the neutral zone come the Lions into the offensive end. Schaefer able to take the puck off his man and then go back and collect it. Schaefer surveys his options. He skates this up to the top of his zone, off the boards, looking for Nicolaitis. Icing's going to be waived here. Lions bench doesn't like it, but onward we play. Stars on the forecheck. Schaefer pinches in, works that puck deeper, and now Nicolaitis turns for it at the end boards, throws it out to the slot, just out of the reach of Zimage, and it will be the Lions coming right back the other way. The Lions on the puck into the offensive end, try to load up and go around a player there, but it goes all the way to the end boards, and now Schaefer able to push his man wide. Zimage takes the puck off the Lions man. Zimage comes right back the other way. He's got Nicolaitis down the left wing. Zimage pushed just wide there, but it's Fauci feathering it back to Zimage, who shoots and he scores! Oh, that was a play of beauty there for the Stars. How about that? It was Fauci to Zimage. And with 7:18 left to go in this one, the Stars cut the deficit to 2. It's now Lions 5, Stars 3. Well, the ensuing face-off here looks like we're going to be playing 5-on-5 hockey, as it must have been at the start of the Stars' abbreviated power play there that they scored. The Lions control the puck. In it comes. They shoot in. Speaker able to glove that one down with 7:08 left to go in the third. Speaker snatches that one out of the air to keep this a 2-goal hockey game as the Lions look to immediately reestablish their 3-goal lead. Nicolaitis, far circle. Lions win that faceoff at the far point. They fire in. Deflection carries that up into the netting. Fierce battle going on in that lower slot with 7:04 left to go in this game. It's going to be another far circle drop for the Stars. Lions will make a change here after the quick shot that was deflected up and out of play. Nicolaitis to take this draw. Wins that cleanly back to Farrow. Farrow off the end boards for Gorloff. Just out of his reach, so Gorloff will track back for it and try and work it up toward Russo. A Lions man in the way. Nicolaitis there as well. The Lions, though, take a slapper. It goes off Nicolaitis' stick and wide. A nice shot block by him as Farrow pushed toward the boards. Bouncing puck nearly finds a Stars player. Instead, it's kept in the zone by the Lions. Russo, though, able to take the puck off his man. Headman pass connects with Schulman. Schulman flicks that into the offensive zone, and now he'll give chase. It's Schulman on the forecheck at the end boards. The Lions will turn the other way with it, but Nicolaitis in the way. Schulman looks for Russo. Russo! Oh, he hit it, but he didn't get all of it, and it was kicked out nicely by the Lions man. Nicolaitis keeps the zone. It's fired in there by the Stars, but now out by the Lions. Should go for an icing. It does. 6:19 left to go in this one. Stars nearly strike on the one-timer from Russo, who just couldn't get full purchase on that puck. And so it's an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. It's Fauci, Zimage, Polisi, Viscoso, and Schaefer as the 5 skaters out there. That puck's dropped. It comes in. It's blockered up into the glove. Still loose. It's still loose there. It's chipped farther, side of the cage, and the puck sits at the side of the cage, and the Lions will eventually control. Oh, a hairy moment there if you're a Nassau County fan, but you've lived to fight another day as the Lions dump on in. Turning for it there is Viscoso. The tempo's really picked up here from Abe Stark as the Lions try to keep the offensive zone there. Lions chip it deeper in the zone and then turn with it in the near corner. Puck sits in the near corner all the way up to the near point. It's thrown point to point. Shot comes in. It's Speaker just gloving that one down with 5:45 left to go here in the third. It's a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, Schaefer, Zimage, Polisi, Fauci, and Viscoso out there as the 5 skaters. Clean win there by Fauci over toward Schaefer. Schaefer feathers that over to the near half wall. Polisi on the puck, tries to chip it past a man. Lions able to body that against the boards, and that puck rolls toward the slot, but first to it is Schaefer. Schaefer flicks that up toward the blue line. Picking it up is Zimage. Zimage with some speed down the center of the ice. He's all the way into the slot is Zimage. He gets upended there. We're going to get a call as the Lions touch up with 5:22 left to go here in the third. It's going to be the Stars back to the power play. Laid on from Abe Stark. Down 2, but up a man. As the Lions to the box once again today. Stars' 3 goals have all come on the power play in this game. And so the Lions playing with fire a little bit here with 5:22 left to go. We'll see if they can kill it off, or if the Stars can find the back of the net again, but it'll be first the Lions taking a timeout, which gives us time to remind you to go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button on the Midnight Sports Instagram page or on YouTube. Doesn't cost you a thing, and it certainly helps us with visibility. So thanks in advance. Enjoy some royalty-free music in the meantime. All right, timeout over. Offensive zone draw upcoming. One there by the Stars up to the near point. Viscoso fires in. Oh, boy, that puck hit 2 shin pads. And now it's Pizarro throwing that toward the slot. It's swiped home there by the Stars. Oh, boy. How about that? Putting that in. It looks like it was Oliver's image. And the Stars on the back of Oliver's image able to cut the lead in half. It's 5-4 with 5:13 left to go in this game. Yeah, we'll have to check the score sheet, but that certainly looks like an Oliver's image hat trick. And so we'll see if the Stars can push to tie this one up late on. It's Pizarro trying to fire in, nearly in all alone there as that bouncing puck just evaded his stick. Schaefer on the puck, works it up by the advertising boards. Fauci tries to take it farther. He dumps his man on the far side of the ice. The Lions wanted a call there. They're not going to get it. Viscoso on the puck behind his net. He's got 2 Lions on him. They look to come around side of the cage. Puck all the way toward the slot. Lions able to keep the zone and dump it in just a bit deeper, but not past Oliver's image. Zimmage on the puck at the logo. Breaks into the offensive zone. He splits the defenders there. Leaves it for Pizarro. Pizarro tries to feather it back to him. It hits a stick. It's pushed all the way back to the near side of the ice. Returning the favor toward Fauci is Pizarro. Pizarro and Fauci combining behind the net. Zimmage works that up toward Fauci. Fauci on the puck, works it in deeper. Zimmage receives that pass, throws it toward the slot, and it's thrown up and out of the zone by the Lions. Stars control. Viscoso on the puck at the logo. 4:20 left to play here as the Stars try to get some purchase in the offensive end. Keeping the zone was Fauci there momentarily. Lions able to get on the puck. Ice Monster takes it. It's racked in deeper there by the Stars. Lions first to it behind their own net. And trying to separate his man from the puck was Zimmage. Lions feather that up and out. Onto the ice come the Stars. And it's the Lions trying to cross the face of the goal, but Speaker reaches his glove out there. He's able to make the stop as that bouncing puck had come across the face of the goal with 3:56 left to go in this one. It's Lions 5, Stars 4, defensive zone draw coming up for the home team. It'll be Nicolaitis at the dot. Got Russo to his right, and he wins it cleanly back toward Gorloff. Gorloff tries to feather that up and out. It hits a body. Now the Lions dump it in just a bit deeper. Lions behind the cage with the puck, watched wide by Gorloff. Lions will dump that back in again. Turning for it is Farrow and Nicolaitis. Farrow bodies his man off the puck, and the Lions first to it at the far corner. They're happy to keep this in the offensive zone, are the Lions, but Gorloff on the puck. He's going to skate this up, finds Russo. Russo turns with the puck nicely, gains the line, dumps on in. Nicolaitis, shot out of a cannon, first to it, throws it toward the net front. It comes up to Russo, who shoots. It hits a body in front. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a good one there for the Stars, and it was a deflection that hit a body. So with 3:19 left to go, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars, as Russo was nearly in on the back of the net. Now it'll be Nicolaitis, Russo, and Schulman as the forwards, Viscoso and Coronati as the defenders. Puck won there by Nicolaitis, back to Russo. Viscoso controls, he fires in, it's deflected on net and saved nicely by the Lions netminder. 3:13 left to go here in this one. Stars really pushing for one late on here in the third. And it'll be Nicolaitis at the dot. Puck dropped, another clean win toward Russo. Gets caught in his skates, he gets bodied there. Nicolaitis comes in for support, curls with the puck, bouncing puck toward the slot, swiped farther by the Lions, not out just yet. Lions are gonna control at the far side of the zone. They throw that up, and then it's thrown right back in the zone by the Stars. Lions again look to control. Nicolaitis on the forecheck, Schulman out there with him. Lions throw that all the way up, bouncing puck. Lions were looking for a break out there. They've got it. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way. The Lions load up. They shoot in. It hits Viscoso's skate and goes wide. A nice shot block by him. The Lions pick it up once again in the offensive zone, and they dump it in deeper off the glass. It hits the netting. Should go for a whistle. It does. 2:38 left to go here in the third. As that puck went up off the glass, we'll see where the drop is here. Must have taken a deflection off a Stars player because it stays in the Stars zone. And so, 158 seconds left to go in this one. It'll be the Stars looking to get out of their zone and find the back of the Lions net. Lions win that faceoff up to the slot. Shot comes in, sticked wide by Speaker after a deflection. And the Lions happy to eat up more time in the zone here. Turning with it is Zimmage. Zimmage on the puck, far corner. Lions emerge with it. Lions at the end boards. They throw in. Speaker able to make the save. And so, it's the Stars trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Rolling puck toward Bizarro, who jabs it farther. Waiting for it on the far side of the ice was Fauci. Puck rolled off a stick, though, and so the Lions work that to the far side of the ice. Just about 2 minutes left to play here from Abe Stark. The Lions set up again in their own end. Stars will have to take this puck off a Lions player. That shot's going to come in. Speaker sticks that off the end boards, and the Lions pick it up once again. It's the Lions. They shoot in. It goes wide of the cage. The Stars trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Gorloff on the puck. Shoots it farther there. It's going to come in. It'll just be covered there by Speaker. And so with 1:45 remaining to go here in the third, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars, who can get a line change out of this. And so it'll be Viscoso and Coronati, Nicolaitis, Zimmage, and Schulman as the 5 skaters out there for the home team. 105 seconds left to play. Nicolaitis, clean win, back to the near corner. It's fired up by Viscoso. It's going to leave the zone. Icing's going to be waved here, and Schulman in on the forecheck. Lions on the puck in the near corner. It's Zimmage, though, first to it at the near half wall. Zimmage drops it deeper for Schulman. Schulman settles that puck down at the half wall, tries to pull it farther. Rolling puck comes up to a Lions player, but it's Nicolaitis who controls. Nicolaitis looking into the slot. It's jabbed farther by the Stars. Not home just yet. Feathered in, side of the cage. It's still loose in the blue paint. It's still loose. It comes up to Nicolaitis. It's under some pads. Oh my gosh, it's an absolute melee in the blue paint. And we'll see what the call is here as some Stars players pushed off the pile. Oh, it doesn't get closer than that in the blue paint. The Lions netminder stays down momentarily after some hijinks in the blue paint. But the bottom line is 1 minute and 10 seconds left. The Stars nearly score there as that puck was loose, but it'll be a timeout for the home team with 1:10 left. Still down a goal. Offensive zone draw coming up after this timeout right here on Midnight Sports. Well, 6 skaters out there on the ice. That net is empty for the Stars with 70 seconds left. And we'll see if the home team can tie it up before the Lions are able to get to the other end of the ice. And puck's dropped. One there by the Stars. Up to the top of the slot. Coronati shovels that on the backhand down towards Image. It's thrown across. It sits in the blue paint. It's caught between some skates, and it's covered up there. And now some hijinks ensue as the Lions happy to give it to the Stars in the blue paint there. The referees uninterested in making a call with some after whistle action. With 1 minute even remaining to go in this one. It'll be Zimmage to take this draw. Wins it toward Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis swipes it farther. It's kicked up by the Lions, but not out. Off the end boards it comes. Lions on the puck. They're going to send this up and out of the zone. Tracking that puck down was Coronati. He's got a man on him there in the offensive zone. Coronati able to work it up to Zimmage right in front of the Stars boards. Zimmage skates this across the ice. Zimmage all the way across now in the neutral zone toward the offensive zone. He sticks it farther. Bouncing puck's going to be covered by the Lions netminder. And so 35 seconds left to go here in the third. And the Stars with another offensive zone draw late on. It's one forward, and the Lions jam that up and out of the zone. Oh, a huge hit there. No call for the high hit in the head. And it will be a shot that goes wide of the cage. Viscoso tries to take the puck off his man at the end boards. He does enough to keep that puck out of the net. 20 seconds left to go here for the Stars. The Stars shovel that up and out. Nicolaitis receives that pass in stride into the offensive zone. Nicolaitis takes it deeper there. He's pushed wide, looking toward the slot. He'll curl with it. 8 seconds left to go. All the way across the slot. Stars can't jab it home. 5 seconds. Coronati turning, spinning. That's rejected wide. That'll do it here from Abe Stark. It's a Nassau County Lions victory. We've gone final here. Lions 5, Stars 4. Thanks so much for joining us right here on Midnight Sports. We'll see you at the end of the month, if not sooner. Until then, stay safe.